let's get to our last topic of the day. And let's get to callers, 323-870-4051. Press 1 to get in the queue. And this really isn't a topic per se, because like there's no substance to this.
It's just fun.
It's just fun. It's love bands. Eddie Hearn. Leonard Ellerbe has turned into quite a bitter man. Let's play the audio, because it is better listening to it than just me reading it in a dramatic voice, even though, I'll be honest, I almost did that anyways.
Jose Ramirez just did it. Bob Arum let him do it. He come back with 2 belts. You know, if Gervonta's as good as he says he is, and he's a good fighter, he comes back to Showtime with 2 belts.
How was the line of communication with Floyd Mayweather?
Pretty poor. I mean, I always email Leonard Ellerbe and say, here's 3 million, here's 4 million, here's 5 million. I don't really get a reply. I think I got 1 reply once. Leonard Ellerbe is turned into quite a bitter man. Right, because I look at my Twitter, he's liking all the criticism about me.
Well, he calls it the dead zone.
But he calls it dead zone. What Leonard Ellerbe's become is a hater, right? He's always talked about haters and how bad they are. Why would Leonard Ellerbe hate on a platform that is giving fighters the opportunity to make career high paydays, to box more often than they've ever boxed before? Leonard Ellerbe should know better. He should be actively encouraging DAZN to pay fighters great money. When I look at Showtime, I'm not criticising Showtime. I'm not criticising Fox or ESPN. I think they're brilliant. I think any platform that is investing in the sport of boxing and letting fighters in this very, very dangerous sport earn this kind of money should be encouraged. So why is he trying to put down DAZN? Is he scared? Is he just a hater? What's happened to him? Leonard Ellerbe, all these cameras here, I'm appealing to you, my friend. We want the old Leonard Ellerbe back. Where have you gone? Don't sit behind your keyboard liking people tweeting bad things. What's happened to you? You're a stylish dude with nice jackets. I've seen you wear crocodile shoes, nice Cartier sunglasses. Leonard Ellerbe, you're a cool guy. Don't be a hater. What's the matter with you?
Can we just
Now, several key points in that rant that I want to just highlight. A, how he ended that rant with love. You gotta do that when you be petty. If you want to be petty out there to someone that you have to work with eventually, end the petty rant with some compliments. It does help. Second, gator shoes are funny. Third, the fact that he had the audacity to say, "I've never criticized Showtime and Fox," is like,
I think they're brilliant.
That is so on brand to Eddie to just be like, I've never done this thing that I've done so much in the last 5 years, and that's on document all over YouTube. No, I haven't done that. Elder, why are you doing this thing that I do too?
Send me the link. I don't know what you're on about. Lies.
Oh, man. Eddie, that was great. And honestly, I love the beef between him and Ellerbe. And honestly, the only reason why I really deal with it is because A, it is kind of funny, and B, I don't think it really hinders a Davis Farmer fight from happening. While I do think certain other like promoter beefs do hinder fights happening, this one seems really contrived and fake, even though it's funny to me. Like, it seems kind of put on for the media. So I assume that this isn't an issue. Like, they might have issues doing business together, but it's not because of these type of rants and these type of quotes in the media from both Ellerbe and obviously Eddie Hearn. Because, I mean, Ellerbe's been out there saying, hate on what? Everybody's laughing at you, quote, which is pretty good. So it's just, again, I find it fun, and I also think that doesn't hinder this big negotiation that's going on behind the scene. If it did, I would have a different opinion about it.
The only thing that hinders this fight happening is that Showtime, I'm sure, will not allow. Because what if Tank Davis goes over to DAZN, I think Espinosa will have a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I do too. I think that would damage Al and Showtime's relationship more than anything.
Yeah, and that's got band-aids on it already, right? So
yeah.
Slightly, I don't know.
No, it does. I mean, I was about to say a statement that might not be true. It might just be me just talking my ass. But if I'm Showtime, I might be a little bit more upset about losing Gervonta than Wilder at this point. Because Wilder's getting to that point where he's so big that you kind of are going to lose him. He's going to do his own thing regardless.
Yeah.
Gervonta is this new guy still in the scene. He's 22, 23 years old. He's still very young. The amount of investment they put into him already and the amount of years they can get out of him is a lot different compared to Deontay Wilder. And plus the Mayweather connection with Showtime having such a tight relationship with Mayweather. I think that Showtime would be more peeved about losing Davis than Wilder now. And that might be wrong, but it might be true. I don't know. I mean, that might just be me talking about my
look, Ellerbe, off the back of all this, has been arguing with absolutely everybody. I mean, Eddie's right. He's been disliking everything, putting likes on certain people's messages, and
what? Who?
Huh?
Who?
What do you mean? Who?
Like, who's he liking? Like, who? Like, what?
So, I don't know. The usual candidates, and it's getting that thumbs up like or a retweet, and it's, no one watches the zone. No one's got and it's that usual stuff. And he's been arguing with everybody, and people have been coming back. Well, it was good enough for Ramirez. He went back, come and got $4 million and another bout and went back to his network. What's the problem? And he's like, and then he's talking A sides, and people say no one's arguing who the A side is in that fight. But can it happen? But I like I say, I think this is definitely a case of if the fight's going to happen, it's going to have to happen on Showtime. And Ellerbe's out there telling him the same old thing we've heard for years. He's the next pay-per-view star. Who's he going to fight on pay-per-view?
I wonder how fast this fight would be made if Eddie and Farmer and DAZN just went to Heyman and Showtime and said, "Hey, let's put the fight on your network." Like, how fast would they be? Okay, let's do it. How fast would those negotiations go?
I know, the comments about the $2 million is slightly before that clip I sent you, but $2 million. We're not interested in the $2 million that they offered Tevin, who, by the way, is now a network free agent. He has had his last fight on DAZN. I think they're looking to lock him down again for another 3 or whatever, or maybe it'll be fight, but I don't know. But I know he said, I like Tevin.
Quick question. Is Lou DiBella still co-promoting Tevin Farmer?
Yes.
Okay. I was curious about that.
It might not happen because Lou and Al.
Yeah, but
business is business, right? So
I'll put it this way. I've heard things that's sort of mending. I've just heard whispers. I put that way.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, so that might be interesting. But if DAZN are really there offering Tank, what were they offering Farmer for that fight, right? So, I mean, Eddie's answer to all this is him and Floyd get together in a room, agree on what the split is. He said, "Don't get me wrong, Davis is the A side. He's does the better numbers, does the better ticket sales. So he's the A side, no problem. In my mind, it's 60-40. Both, champions, whatever. And we get in a room, we do closed bids there and then. Highest bidder gets the fight." He said, whether they go for that, I don't know. But we can discuss that. If they don't agree at 60-40, we can discuss that. So I don't know.
If the sanction bodies did their fucking job, they would order that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or if we had just a singular sanction body, that would happen. But anyways, digressing from this,
champions from different divisions, right? So different bodies. So
Eddie, Ellerbe, you guys, fantastic attempt at the Pettyweight Championship of the world. I still think that championship goes to Oscar De La Hoya. But digressing from that,
oh yeah,
come on. Let's go out to callers. Let's go out to